Good morning, dear children. In the last class of class 6, I have given you a few question and answers related to the topics which I have discussed already. So today, as you can see in the board, I have given you one more question. I will be discussing about this question and answer later on. First of all, what we have done yesterday, let me give you a quick recap. I have discussed about Indus Valley civilization and about the major centers of the Indus Valley civilization, the extent of the Indus Valley civilization, and the characteristics of the Indus Valley civilization. Such as in the characteristics of the Indus Valley civilization, I have already explained you about town planning and houses. So today, let us start from drainage system, streets, and important sites. So before going to this paragraph, let me explain you this question, because this question is related to the last class. As you can see in the question is written as what are the main sources of information regarding the Indus Valley civilization. So the question means what are the sources, with the help of which sources we got all the information of Indus Valley civilization. The answer, as you can see, the main sources of information regarding the Indus Valley civilization are as follows. So these are the sources of information of Indus Valley civilization. The first one is seals, then second is statues, then third one is ornaments, fourth one is potteries, and the fifth one is buildings like the Great Granary. So these are the sources of information regarding the Indus Valley civilization. Now, coming to the topic, as we have discussed in the last class about characteristics of Indus Valley civilization, few points. The first point is town planning, and the second point is houses. Today, let us start drainage system. Now, what is drainage system? Drainage system, the Indus Valley people had a very well-planned drainage system. Drains were constructed on either side of the roads, connected to a drain from each house. They were lined with baked bricks and were covered with slabs of stones. The drains ran along the streets in straight lines and had a gentle slope, so that water could flow through it easily. They had inspection holes at regular intervals to clean them. This shows that they had great concern for health and sanitation. So what is written in the drainage system, that like in the modern days, in our time you can see drainage systems are there connected with kitchen room. So whatever we washed, connected with kitchen room and bathroom, whatever we washed, the water goes directly to the drain through a pipeline, and the drains are well covered with slates nowadays. During Indus Valley period also, as just I have explained you, during Indus Valley period as well, they have proper drainage system. The Indus Valley people had a well-planned drainage system. Drains were constructed on either side of the road. They were lined with baked bricks, covered with slabs of stones. The drains are not open drains. They are covered with slabs of stones. The drains ran along the street in straight line and had a gentle slope, so that the water could flow through it easily. They had inspection hole at regular interval to clean them. This shows that what it shows? It shows that they had great concern for health and sanitation. So they are very much concerned for their health and sanitation. So this is about the drainage system of Indus Valley civilization. Now it's all about streets. What kind of streets they used to have? The main streets of Mohenjo-daro followed the grid system. Grid system means interconnected. They ran straight either from east to west or north to south and cut each other at right angles. They had round corners. They had round corner to enable the heavy carts to take an easy turn. Ruins of lamps posts suggest that they were streets light. Dustbin were provided at regular interval to keep the roads clean. It seems that houses, drains and streets were planned and built at the same time. So look how modern day used to be like. In our modern day, we can see grid system roads are there. Grid system roads are there, street lights are there, dustbin are there. During Indus Valley civilization, with sources we got to know that they have grid system road which are interconnected with each other, and they have street lights. They have street lights using lamp. They use lamp, as well as they used to have dustbin. So these are the streets. The main streets of Mohenjo-daro followed the grid system. They used to follow the grid system. Now the next one is important sites. Now what are the important sites of Indus Valley civilization? Such as the first one is the Great Bath. The most remarkable structure built on the citadel in Mohenjo-daro looks like a special rectangular tank. It resembles a large swimming pool. Its floors was made of baked bricks and walls were made watertight with a layer of natural tar or bitumen. There were steps leading down from two sides. There were changing rooms and galleries on all sides. The Great Bath had two openings. The one at the top was to bring water in from a nearby wall. The other opening was to drain out the used water. The Great Bath is the finest specimen of the engineering skill of the Indus Valley people. The scholars generally agree that important people took ritual bath in this tank on the special occasion. So in important sites, the first site is the Great Bath. So Great Bath is a kind of huge pool full of water where, according to the archaeologists, important ritual used to be taken place there. Means only the royal people can go and take bath there. As well as next to it, some sort of changing rooms are also there. So it's a Great Bath. The Great Bath, the most remarkable structure built on the citadel in Mohenjo-daro. So it was in Mohenjo-daro. It's all about the Great Bath. So in this class, what we have learned about few characteristics of Indus Valley civilization, such as town planning and houses. We have learned. I have already explained you in the last class. Today I have discussed with you about drainage system, streets and important sites. In the next class, I will be discussing with you more about streets, important sites such as storehouses or granaries, then the assembly or town hall, then fire altars, then dockyards. So, as I have given you question related to the last class, in the next class I will be giving some question related to this class. I want you to go through each and everything properly so that you can understand. Till then, thank you.